cutie pies. I am Lanikia, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. All right, this is for this past week, Monday. This week, Monday through Wednesday. Bold was it was pretty much the same. They had some actors come in, of course, but let's go ahead and get into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All right, so we see that Eric is determined to have this party. So on Friday he failed trying to reach for something, and I was like, so y'all not gonna take him to the hospital? He didn't want to go, and Donna doesn't force him to because she wants to do everything. So she just lays in the couch with him. I said, oh, okay. All right, Bold, I'm gonna let you make it off this. But he just tells her he wants to go ahead and do this party, and all of that. And she says, okay, she's gonna be there with him, but she moves him from going upstairs to another room so that he doesn't have to walk up the stairs. So that one, he doesn't have to lose his breath doing it, and two, he doesn't collapse as he's trying to go up the stairs. And then she gives him the oxygen machine and everything. So there's that. Then the next thing we see is, who is it? Zende. Zende was about to go in on RJ again. Well, he did. He was still upset about RJ getting to work with the grandfather, and he looked at RJ's design and said, needs work. I said, now Zende. They don't be that way. But anyway, so he looked at his designs and was just saying that. And he was about to go in on RJ, but then Ridge came in. And Ridge, of course, comes in and he was like, okay, you want to know why your granddad chose RJ over you? And he was like, yes, like what's going on? And so Ridge finally told Zende. Zende was more collected than I was because listen, they told him, yes, your grandfather is dying. And then they were like, what are you talking about? How could he be dying? And so they just tell him what was going on. And when they said Luna knew, he said Luna. And then he just let it go. I said, I wouldn't have let it go. Then they've been big mad this whole time. I would have been like, why didn't anyone feel the need to tell me? But Ridge just tells him he doesn't want anyone to know. And then it was like, no, I have to go to him. I have to talk to him. He said, no, you can't. He doesn't want anyone to know. So we're all pretending we don't know. He was like, what? Now I'm going to say Zende really brought it because at first I was like, okay, come on, Zende. Because there goes RJ in the back trying to steal your thunder with his cringe acting. I'm sorry. But he was RJ back there trying to cry, and Zende finally gets emotional. He was like, he taught me everything I knew, and he loves him. He didn't treat him differently because he was adopted. He just loved him for him. And so then Zende turned to Ridge and he said, Uncle. And I was like, oh, Zende. He was like, Uncle, how can he live without him? And he was just sad. And Ridge was like, I know. And so he held Zende while he was crying and stuff. And there go RJ, get back. This is Zende's moment. Let's move on, y'all. So then we go over here and we see that Ridge talk. Okay, so they tell Ridge because Katie and Brooke find out that Eric, collapsed, and Donna was nervous and worried, but she said he wants to throw this party, and they're like, Donna, and she said, what am I supposed to do? The man won't listen to anything I say. The only thing I can do, this is his last wish. We're gonna throw this party for him. Y'all get people together and let's do it because he moved this party up to today. And they were like, Donna, that's too fast, and she was like, well, chop chop. I said, well, y'all got money. All you need is the people. You can bring in a caterer. They'll be like, yeah, we go ahead and do it. So she said, chop, chop, let's go to it. And so they go back to the office and they tell Ridge and everyone, Steffi, Ridge, Zende, and all them. And they're like, no, like he cannot have a party. It's too soon. But that's what Eric wants. And they tried to talk him out of it. And Eric said, listen, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do it, with Donna. So they told Ridge, and they were like, that's what he wants. So we have to do this. This is his last, it could be his last request. But now they're scared because they're like, if he's trying to have a party today, then that means he's at the end of the road. Either we go Okay, so they said he's at the end of the road. So they're just nervous, right? So then we go over here and we see hold on. So then we go over here and we see they're getting ready for the party, right? And as they're getting ready for the party, um everyone looks nice. I like Luna's outfit because I thought it was really useful, but I didn't know if it was right for that occasion. Does that make sense? It's very youthful, and it was nice to see, like, because it's nice to see them looking younger on the show sometimes, but I don't know if it was right for that particular occasion. But she wore it, so I mean, I guess so. um who else I liked? I don't know why I didn't like Katie's outfit. I don't know if I didn't like the gloves. I didn't like the jewelry with I don't know, it came off. I liked the dress, but it kept, for some reason, it came off a little bit tacky to me. Brooke looked like she was about to get married. Donna, I liked her outfit, but she looked underdressed compared to everyone else. Hope, I liked her. She looked nice. Hope looked nice when they were sitting in the office before. Okay, so on Tuesday episode, they were sitting around finding out that Eric wanted to do this party, and I said, "Why is Hope's hair so dressed up?" And I said, "Why is Steffi and Brooke got all these extensions in their hair?" And then so on Wednesday, when they're ready for the party, I said, "Where is the budget in hell? Because you telling me you couldn't do 2 separate days?" You said, "No, we're gonna go ahead and get y'all dressed in everything except the outfits. We finna go and do y'all hair." I'm not okay. Okay. So they they're all dressed up and stuff. Steffi, I didn't like it. But so they're all get dressed up, and Thorne comes because Bridget called him and he had told him, "Listen, you're going to have to get here." And he was like, "No, no, no, I was going to stop in Houston first, and then I was going to come on." He said, "No, you got to come here first." He was like, "What's going on?" He said, "I'll tell you when I get there." So he finally arrived, and Ridge lets him know what's going on, like that Eric is dying. And he was like, "No, And he was like, "But we can't tell anyone." And of course, he got emotional about it because, I mean, it's an emotional thing to hear. And so Steffi came in and she hugged him and everything. But baby, what took the case? What took the cake was Miss Bridget, because first of all, she looked amazing. I loved her hair. I loved her dress. She looked nice. She looked really nice. And Mama can act. So she came in, and Brooke and Hope were in there, and they finally broke the news to her because she was like, "Why is he speeding up this party? What is going on?" So they finally tell her what was going on, and Eric is dying. And she got so emotional, and she did a wonderful scene. And I said, "Please don't show me this scene with this ma'am, because this just makes me say even more, why don't you have them on the show? Why won't you put them on the show? They can act. She can really act. I want to see more of her." But anyway, so she did a wonderful job. And I said, if you didn't see it, you got to go back and watch it, because while she was crying and breaking down, at one point, Hope was in her mannequin pose. And I said, "Hope, I am trying to enjoy this scene, but baby, Hope was back there posed like a model." You got to go back and watch it if you didn't see it. I said, "Oh, what are you doing?" So then we see that she does that, and she just tells Brooke, like, she's sad. And of course, Brooke had, earlier, she had got sad about Eric and was doing all that crying too. But so Bridget was sad, and then Ridge calls them all together, right? Um, and he lets them know, because now it's all of them and they're all dressed. And he said, "Listen, this is what I heard. If you can't hold it together today and pretend that everything's all right, don't you go over to Daddy's house." He said, "Because he doesn't want us knowing. He wants to celebrate and enjoy life and enjoy this moment. So if you're not going to be able to hold it together, and you're going to feel like you're going to need to say something to him, then don't go over. We all agree." And they were all like, "Yeah, yeah, we all agree." And so the next thing you know, Donna has gotten Eric ready, and he's ready to celebrate. So they all come in, and he's doing a toast and telling them how happy he is that they're all here, and so they're all about to drink their champagne, and Eric's hand starts shaking, and so they all like start turning away and looking down and turning their backs, trying to pretend that they don't see this, and so Donna grabs the glass from him, and that's how it went off, y'all. That was The Bold and the Beautiful. It was solid. It was solid episodes, but not really. Um, I don't know. I mean, it was solid episodes because they brought in some like I don't know. Bridget did it for me when she broke down. I was like, man, I like this. This scene is amazing because she can really act, and I wish that they had more. Excuse me. I wish that they had more for her. But that's all I have for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, The Bold and the Beautiful edition. Thank you for watching. Bye.